Alright everybody, welcome to Jelle's Marble League. I'm your host Minos from Minos Marbleorchestra, and today we're going to continue what we left in the previous video. This is season 14 of Marble League 2021, and today we're going to go to jousting. But before that, let's go to the locker room. As you already know from the previous videos, we have these wonderful statistics of all the marbles, how they progress during the season. And I mean, jousting is an event of strength. You want to be both strong and a bit of fast in order to reach the ball bearing first and push it all the way to the other side of the terrain, so of the arena. Looking at the stats, I say that Spade is outgun on the for this event. So 100 of strength and 93% speed. Now the other marble, because jousting is a duo event, the other marble that we needs to be needs to be strong, but this time we want to be slow in order to give that extra push after all the marbles have fallen to push the ball bearing. So what do we have here? Club is a very nice candidate, and Ace not so good. So Spade in front and Club behind. This will be our recipe for potential success. So, skipping the intro and the example run, we already know what this event looks like. And we have the Bumblebees, who had... this is a very nice feature that do not exist in real-life Marble League. You see, the score is 7.7 because the game counts where the ball bearing falls. And I think this is where we got it wrong in real-life Marble League, because we counted the distance that the ball bearing covered right at the moment where the ball bearing was leaving the arena. So if the ball bearing falls on a competitor, this won't count for the extra push. But the game has this little thing for suspense. Maybe the ball bearing can slide slowly on your terrain and then fall on another marble and go to the other side, and completely changes the score. I feel this is very interesting, and for once we got the team on the right side winning, and this time is the Hazers. So Club, as we said, okay, we will replace Heart with Spade and Club with Spade. So where are we? Yeah. As we initially said, Spade needs to be fast and strong to reach the ball bearing first in order to push it as much as the marble can, and then another strong marble behind will come a bit slower and give that extra push, so we can win this hit with the Rangers. The Rangers are one of the main rivals. Training us, yeah, it worked. Yes, it wasn't in vain, and this 14.6 will give a very hard time. It will be a very hard time for the Rangers, because it will fall back in the standings, maybe in last place, as we saw the other hits so far, that they are decided within that 7.7. I think it was the second largest margin. So hit 6, the Limers and the Guiding Glaciers. Ball bearing slowly takes its time to...
Not too shabby.
Yeah. Oh, it was the Jawbreakers. Of course it was the Jawbreakers. The Guiding Glaciers do not even compete in this Marble League. Sorry about that. So the Pacific Pinwheels and the Green Ducks. The Pacific Pinwheels seem to be in the back foot, and yeah, they will lose that hit. 9.6. Still, the Rangers are in last place. And what's wrong with me? I'm saying all the wrong teams. It was Team Momo, not the Green Ducks. Again, the Green Ducks do not compete in this season. Anyway, the Lava Rockers lose from the Hornets. So the Rangers that got a very good result with a Joker in the previous event, they will be finishing in last place, getting 0 points. This is very good for us, and we're competing against the Hazers. Okay, this will be another difficult match for us, but I have. Oops, it's going to be interesting. Oh,
well, training days are clearly paying off for these marbles.
Let's watch on the replay. You see, in real life Marble League, we would count the distance covered by the ball bearing right here, right at the moment the ball bearing leaves the arena. But the game counts that extra time the ball bearing takes to finish its journey towards the sand. So this means that the scoring system is a bit different. So, yeah, nothing changes. Let's go.
We are rolling away.
Yes! You see that extra push from the second marble?
Training days clearly paying off.
And 9.9, this will put the Hazers in a very difficult position. Even if they progress from the first round to the second round in the Bolts of Team Momo.
Not the furthest distance we've seen
Bolts of
today,
Chaos.
but we
What's
certainly
wrong
have
with
a
me,
winner.
guys? What's wrong with me? Am I blind or something?
Not a great
It's
start.
like I
from
don't
everyone
even
that
know
time.
what kinds of teams are competing against me. But this is not true. So Team Momo wins by 9.3 against the Hornets, and yeah, the Hazers will finish in the bottom 8, last place of the bottom 8, of the top 8, I should say. So next up, it's us again. Club and Spade. Let me check something. Wow, motivation is also very, very high. Semi-final A is underway, and oh, maybe we can capitalize from that. Yes, you see, what a turnaround! I want to watch that on the replay.
Let's watch on the replay.
We had that little separation. If you watch closely, both us and the Oceanics had that separation between the marbles. I'm going to put this in 1/10 at a time. But we had this you know, this was a mistake. Even if my first marble reached the ball bearing first in order to give that initial strong push against the other side, my second marble was a tad faster than the second marble of the other team, which means that we didn't have the last say on the on that occasion. Although, okay, the flyover camera is a bit tricky to control, but yeah, here we are. Although, you see, my rival teams are standing on the sand pretty close. Oh, I need this to be, yeah. Right there. It still would have been close. It would have been 0.5 in real life Marble League. Maybe we could, you know, we wouldn't progress to the final anyway. But because the ball bearing fell on the competing marble, it landed on the sand in their terrain, which means we are on the final.
Sit in the blocks.
Now semi-final
The
will be
Balls
Balls
of
of Chaos and Team
Momo.
Yes, Gloria just said
And they're
that.
going to be off again.
Oof, we almost had the same
Training days
thing,
clearly paying off.
but we're going
these
to
marbles.
the final with Team against Team Momo, 3.4. But first,
Tension ratcheting up
Bronze
as they
medal
sit
match.
in the blocks. The Oceanics and the Balls of Chaos. Once more, they're off.
very interesting, but it was only 1.4. You see the two teams were pretty equal in their strength.
Your team and Team Momo
This is the final.
as they launch
This
themselves
is the final.
once again into
Yes,
battle.
we got it. Gold medal, baby. Gold medal, 7.7, and that's a win in style. The Blackjacks on the top step of the podium. Hello there, Roldo. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Now let's take a look at the current standings.
We're 10 points.
And the podiums just keep coming.
Yeah, we are 10 points clear of Noxious Ivy. The most, you know, it's a favorite for the championship. They got 3 gold medals in the in the first 4 events, but since then, you know, they had some mediocre performances. Oh, okay, we have.
You have mail.
Messages. Oh, it's a quiz question. Which team took 2 silver medals in the first events of Marble League 18? All right. Marble League 18 was won by the Raspberry Racers. I highly doubt that the Pinkies managed to took 2 silver medals in the first 2 events. You see, I don't remember the answer. Even if I watched Marble League 18 quite recently. Jungle Jumpers. Nah. The Hazers. The Hazers could be. I will vote for the Hazers. Well, no. I will vote for the champions. No! It was the Hazers. Okay. Diamond has spoken with me after the... Who are you? Oh, the coach. After the last training session. They've been feeling pretty good about their recent training runs and have been focusing on their hurdling. They have asked if they can be selected during today's event. Yeah, of course. Why not? Our team needs a better polisher service, as our current providers are simply not doing a good job. Polishing helps keep our athletes fresh and injury-free. As they say, a round marble is a healthy marble. So we have 3 options. Let's change our polishing service. Yeah, this won't change the budget because we're changing to another polishing service. Let's stick with these guys, but increase our polishing package to the premium option. It's pretty, you know, we don't really have the budget right now. Yeah, it's cheap. Let's have it. Climb is struggling for speed right now. As it happens, we have an opportunity to send the entire team to a speed retreat. Do we need that? Maybe I'll pass on this. Yeah, because the next event is hurdles, and we only need 1 marble, so I guess we have 1 marble that's fast enough. I hope I didn't make a mistake. Let's go to the 53, 81, 91, 33, and 58. Diamond, 0% tiredness, 100% motivation. Endurance is a bit low, which might bode ill for us, but you know, I have faith. Yeah, I have faith in Diamond. So, wow, the Oceanics, they got some good amount of points, and they are sitting in 3rd place of our standings. Hit 1.
Cleanly away that time. And across the line.
Hurdles is a Marble League classic event. First time featured in Marble League 16, where we saw an epic, an absolutely frenetic
custom team with, 2, the Hazers,
top 3,
the Rangers, and your team.
Yeah, I was in different teams at the same time. Great. So the Thunderbolts, the Savage Speeders, and Mellow Yellow, with the Savage Speeders taking the championship.
And across the line.
We won, but just by, you know, a small margin, 56 milliseconds against
to the next round.
Side. And they go to the second round with us. Next hit. Oh, we have a very good battle with the Balls of Chaos, and they get on top against the Limers.
Tension ratcheting up as they sit in the blocks.
Momo,
the Pacific Pinwheels,
Hornets.
Team Momo, the Lava Rockers, and the Hornets.
Maybe I shouldn't
And
say
down toward the finish line.
I shouldn't do the team call-outs because Greg is almost always saying these teams. Wow, what a separation between the top two.
A win
No surprises
and by
that time.
some distance. Now remember, it's the first two from each round that will progress.
Yes, remember. Alright. It's our turn. You know, since this worked pretty good for us,
Down they come.
let's use the same marble. Oh, we had a very poor start, but the initial, not the initial, but the first hurdle was very good, and we
across
progressed
the
to the
line.
final. First
And
place.
your team advances to the final. The
The
Jawbreakers,
Raspberry Racers
the
had a
Balls
very
of Chaos,
they had the
the
best
Hornets,
launch
and the
from the
Lava
first
Rockers.
hurdle, even if they had
Here they go
an
again.
even poorer start compared to us.
Coming across the line.
I feel that this round was a bit slow. But yeah, I was wrong. Noxious Ivy and the Oceanics were even slower compared to the Lava Rockets and the Jawbreakers, but only by a small margin. You see, it was only 30 milliseconds between them. Diamond against the Raspberry Racers, the Hornets, and
Cleanly
the
away
Balls of
that
Chaos.
time.
We have 3 dark marbles here. And yeah, this is not going well for
the
us, but
crowd really
no, I can't
appreciated that
complain too much. 4th place is
I
very
am
good.
Absolutely speechless. And you don't get that very often. What on Marble Earth is happening to your team?
Well, Greg, it's not very bad. Thank you for sympathizing with losing a podium on the very last, on the very last heat
As we take a
after
look
getting
at the
wins on
current
both
standings.
occasions.
Your team
But
having
you know,
a commanding
we got
lead
some
after
good
that
amount of
event,
points and
but
we
it's hard to
increased our
imagine anyone
lead
spoiling the
from the
party
Noxious
now.
Ivy. We're sitting in first place with 13 points lead, 17 points clear from the Balls of Chaos, who got the 4th medal. Wow. All right.
You have mail.
All right, we have mail. Insurance premiums have increased significantly this year. We must pay an extra 500. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Cheers. So Greg was asked to get an interview with Spade. What shall we tell him? All right. Greg. Greg is a very, very nice figure. I would love to have an interview with Spade. So we would love to get an interview with Greg. I repeat myself, and I only wonder if his last comment about us, he was saying what on Marble was happening to our team after finishing 4th in the final round. I wonder whether this interview would be good for Spade. Let's go over to Spade. The locker room. Spade. Motivation runs high with and good health, a little bit tired but recovering from that. Good endurance, they lack speed. The next event is not speed bound, it's block pushing, so I guess
You have mail.
Greg will not have a malicious intention towards Spade, so yeah, let's get an interview. Hart is down on endurance. We have an opportunity to send them on speed treatment course. Why would you do that? Whereby their speed would improve over the course of the 3 or 4 events. Unless this is a training in Le Marble or, Savage Breeders facilities, which I highly doubt this will be the case. I don't think that this will help. Do we need endurance? Not funnel, for block pushing? I think so. So I'll pass on that. Club should improve their speed. Okay, there's a lot of problems with my team. Let's invite the Sound Rally professional to give our athletes extra tips and training advice. Okay, we have the option not to do this, and we have 4 options to invite Lollipop, Super Bowl, Cool Moody, and Red number 3. I will invite Cool Moody. Cool Moody is He's a legend. Not that the others are not, but Kolmudi is, you know, cool, kinda. I hope we will paint big, we will draw a big smile on the faces of our marble athletes after their meeting with Kolmudi. But until then, we will have to wait for the next video, which will be block pushing. We're starting first with a 13 points lead over the Noxious Ivy and the Balls of Chaos. This is a health lead, but not. We're not obliterating the competition here. There is a lot of marbles, a lot of teams which would, you know, make our life hard, especially the Balls of Chaos, who have 4, not 3, not 2, like Noxious Ivy and us, but 4 podiums. Let's see. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Cheers!